So before I say this next piece, it's gonna be some stocks that I want you to research, right? I am not an expert. I do not proclaim to be an expert. I'm not promising you that you're going to make any money. What I'm going to give you are some stocks that are on the radars of many people. And you can do the research and invest at your own discretion, right? First stock we'll talk about is Apple. It goes without saying why you want to invest or think about investing in that stock, right? Look at their products and services they offer. Look at the popularity of it. That's just common sense, right? That's what I talked about a few minutes ago. What are you noticing everyone rushing to buy? And you see people standing in line in the cold and spending the night in front of a store to purchase a product. It's a fair bet to say you should look into the fundamentals of that company and see if it's worth owning a piece of that company, right? Microsoft. Yet again, if you work in any office setting or anywhere that uses a computer nowadays, there's a good possibility that they are either using Apple products or they're using Microsoft products, or sometimes a combination of both. Yet again, it goes without saying, watch what people are using, watch what people are purchasing, watch what people are fanatical about, and think about it, right? So those are two tech stocks, right? Next one, Wingstop. I know some of your cities don't even have Wingstops in them, but they're probably coming soon. But I want you to take a look at Wingstop as a restaurant, a place for people to eat. The popularity of chicken wings and the popularity of this particular place, you want to take a look at their fundamentals and see if this is a good investment for you. Corning glassware, right? Corning isn't your mom's Tupperware people and their glassware people. They do a lot more with glass, and I'll leave it at that. But you need to do some research. There's a YouTube video actually about Corning. There's a YouTube video Corning published several years ago about smart glass. You need to look at that video, and then you decide for yourself what you're thinking about. Ross, yeah, the discount clothing store, right? The place where you go to get deals. You think about how often you go to those kinds of stores nowadays versus going to your department stores. You hear in the news all the time about the death of the shopping mall, right? Ross is one of the reasons why. There's other competitors, again, that you can look into and think about investing in too. But Ross is a good place to start looking at for investors. Boot Barn. Now, Boot Barn surprised me. I don't wear boots. Well, I do wear boots, but not the kind of boots that the Boot Barn sells. But trust me, there's a lot of people that wear the kind of boots that Boot Barn sells. You want to look at that. I won't go into too much more in the Boot Barn, but look up Boot Barn, look at what they offer, and more importantly, look at the way that stock has been rising. And last but not least, Walmart. Do I need to say anything else? I want you to take a look at Walmart, and I know that people think of Walmart, the stores, as a place where you go to find cheap stuff, and where there's a certain element of people. Walmart has a stigma to it in some places, or for some people. I want you to look at Walmart's website. Walmart sells high-end products on their website, things that you couldn't get at one of their retail stores. But they sell high-end products. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. You need to do some research into Walmart. So yet again, I want to go through it again. Apple, Microsoft, Wingstop, Corning, Ross, Boot Barn, Walmart. Now, if you're really a serious investor, you want to look at a company, and I'm going to make you do your homework for this one, because I'm not even going to give you the name. I'm going to tell you there's an app called WeChat. It's very, very popular overseas. I'm not going to tell you the name of the company that makes it. I want you to do the research, because when you do the research, you'll understand how powerful this company is outside of the U.S. And this is one of the places where people like me make a lot of money. We make a lot of money by doing our research and investing in stocks that are not well known in the U.S. Because there's other countries, right? A lot of times as Americans, we want to tend to think that we are the biggest and the best. And if that's what you need for your pride's sake, that's fine. But I'm going to tell you this. There's a lot of companies in China making a lot of money. There's a lot of companies in Africa making a lot of money. There's a lot of companies in the UK making a lot of money. And you would be doing yourself a disservice if you do not investigate, and possibly invest in some of those other companies as well. It is almost as easy to invest in companies overseas like Adidas, Audi, this other company that I'm going to make you figure out on your own. It's almost as easy to invest in those guys as it is to invest in homegrown companies here in the U.S. I find investing fun. I'm not a gambler. I don't do casinos. So I guess stock investing is that thing for me. But I take smart risk and have made a substantial amount of money doing it. And I highly recommend you looking into investing and looking into purchasing stock for people you care about for gifts. Trust me. Ownership in Nike is way better than a pair of Nikes.